I was gonna save the reveal to the very end of the video that I'm gonna cut my hair, but I don't feel like it anymore. I will be cutting my hair shortly. My initial thought was to cut it where the blonde ends and the other bit really gets up and starts. I did want to leave a little bit of blonde at the bottom, but I don't know if I'll have enough to donate it. That's the other thing. I will be cutting my hair, but I'm also donating it as well. I did a little bit of research. I found a way that you can mail it in. Then I looked at it to see how much hair that would be cutting off, and that's only going to put it here-ish. And while I'm fine with my hair still being long like that, it also feels kind of anticlimactic. So I need to do this much at least, because that's enough. I just don't know how much I'm gonna do. So I have basically had long hair all my life, but there have been periods where I get a really short haircut. I think the first time I got a really, really big haircut was probably 2004. I have a before picture. I do not have an after picture because, like, I was the only one who knew I was gonna do it. I did do it professionally, and I did donate my hair, so there's that. Next time I got a really big haircut was in 2008. There was a very specific day I had to get it cut, if I was going to cut it at all, because the day before I needed to have my longer hair for pictures. But the day after, I was starting a new job, and I was going to be at like a summer camp or something all summer, and I wouldn't really have access to a salon or something. Next time I got the big chop was 2012. Still summer, and I'm just like, I want all of this gone. I went in specifically to get a really short haircut that I could do a faux hawk with, and I'm very confused about what happened because I told her several times that I wanted to be able to do a faux hawk. I took a picture and everything. I'm like, this is what I want. And she's like, yes, we can do that. We can do that. There wasn't a language barrier, so she can't hide behind that. But at the very end, she had started styling my hair, and I was looking in the mirror, and I'm like, am I still going to be able to do the faux hawk with this? And she's like, oh, that's what you wanted? And I'm like, yeah, I told you that many times. And she's like, oh, well, yeah, you should be able to do it. And honestly, you can do a faux hawk with any short haircut, any long haircut. If I really, really wanted to, I could do a faux hawk with this. And I'm just like, oh, okay, thank you. And she continued to style my hair, but then she was like, well, I could go ahead and do it right now, but I'm basically finished styling it, so... And I'm like, fine, whatever, just leave it, whatever. It was bad. I hated that haircut. I looked like Betty Boop. Not a good style on me, in my opinion. And then the next time I was thinking about getting a haircut was 2016. I'm like, ooh, I really want to get my hair cut really short again. And then I realized the pattern that had been happening 2004, 2008, 2012, and potentially 2016. And at the time, I was just like, oh, that's interesting. It's every 4 years. And then I thought about it a little bit more. I'm like, oh no. Not only is it every 4 years, and I think every leap year, but it's also every presidential election year. And I'm like, no. But I don't want to break a pattern. I kind of decided I was going to go ahead and get my hair cut. But then in July, my sister got engaged. They decided to get married that December, very end of December. So I'm like, well, I can't get my hair cut now because she hates short hair on me. And it worked out fine because the costume I decided to wear for Halloween that year, I needed long blonde hair because I went as Thranduil from The Hobbit. So it worked out great. 2017, I kind of forgot about it. 2018 came around, and I had made a resolution at the very beginning of the year to do a new hairstyle every week. So I know you can do hairstyles, and you can do a lot of fun, innovative, crazy hairstyles with short hair, but I find it easier to do all of those things with long hair. So I didn't cut it at all in 2018. 2019 came around, I cut like June or July, and I'm like, ooh, I kind of want to get my hair cut because I wanted to have long hair for my birthday. And then my birthday passed, and it was like end of November, and I'm like, ooh, I want to get my hair cut. And I'm like, no, it's like winter and I'm in Colorado, and even though I don't wear my hair down very often, I still like I want it to not be cold. I want to use my hair as a scarf if I really want to. Yeah, no. That kind of brings us up to now. It's May 2020, and I really want to cut my hair, so I'm gonna do it, regardless of the fact that it's another presidential election year. I know that however I cut my hair, it's not gonna look fantastic, but I do, before everything in the world decided to catch on fire, I did have a hair appointment set up. So the original plan was not me doing this myself. It was having a professional do it. But that changed when the year exploded. While I still want to help out small businesses and people who are like their own employers, I don't agree with the fact that my state is opening so early, so I don't really want to get more into that. So I'm gonna do it myself. I know there are tutorials out there. I am not really following any of them because I don't care that much, I guess. I am still gonna try and make it look good, but I'm planning on getting it fixed when life sucks a little bit less. I bought scissors and they did not arrive when they were supposed to. So I have actual hair cutting scissors, so Brad Mondo won't be disappointed in me that I used kitchen scissors. Without further ado, here we go. Piece one. Oh, it's so floofy. Last piece. Whew. That is significantly lighter. All things considered, don't hate it. Like, it's weird because it's so short. I haven't had this short of hair in quite some time. So there's that, I suppose. Let's do that real quick. That's quite a chunk. I guess I should have said before, part of the reason I was getting rid of it is because the ends are super thin compared to everything else. That's probably because every time I get a haircut, I get my hair layered. I'm afraid to look at the back because I'm pretty sure it's uneven. All things considered, don't hate it. At least not yet. This is the end of day one with the new haircut, and I don't hate it. Today for work, I had it in a couple of braids to kind of get it out of my way, and so it does have a bit of a wave from being in braids for however many hours, but this is what it looks like. It's really floofy. But thankfully it does all fit into a ponytail. If I really wanted to, I could be like, boom! We good. So now I have hair to donate. Look at that. It doesn't look like much in a bag, but they say it has to be at least 10 inches long, which it is. Shorter hair will be separated from ponytails and may be sold to offset the manufacturing costs. Although the shorter hair cannot be used in the hairpiece, if sold, it greatly helps to reduce costs. They say this with gray hairs as well, which is great because I definitely have some of both of those. And one of the things they made sure to say is that the hair needs to be clean, but it also needs to be dry. And that's really important because if the hair isn't dry, there's a chance it'll mold before they get to it, and they can't use it if it's moldy. I just got back from mailing off my hair. To everyone who has or is planning on cutting their hair during quarantine or lock-in or stay at home, I definitely suggest that you donate it if you have enough, because, I mean, what else are you going to do with it? You're just going to throw it away. It cost me, I think, $4 to send mine, Locks of Love, which is in Florida, I believe. It's not that much. It helps make wigs for people who lost their hair for many different reasons, particularly cancer. And particularly kids. So maybe think about sending it to a good cause. Anyway, that's basically everything that I had to say. I don't hate it yet, which is great. Anyway, I'll see you guys later.